Spróbujmy czegoś innego od czasu do czasu. Ciekawe jak to wyjdzie. Czy to się da ładnie streamować, czy nie? A, właśnie, bo coś tu mi nie pykło z grą. Dodaj grę. Ko. Stawało się. Co się stanęło się? Jeszcze raz. A. Damy ją gdzieś tu. Tylko Kingdom Dome. Gdzie? Czy nie będzie? Aha, jest. No i gitara. Let we see. Grałem już to w chwilę wczoraj. Zrobiłem w sumie tam począteczek w sumie gierki. Tylko jest jakiś problem, jest straszny z filmikami. Nie wiem, czemu się strasznie zacinają. Ale ogólnie gierka jest dosyć ciekawa, zaciekawiła mnie. Na początku jak miałem opory, to po chwili po prostu już było coraz fajniej. Dobra, tylko jeszcze zrobię kilka udostępnień. W grupach moich. Tutaj. RPG Team też można wrzucić. Polscy streamerzy, youtuberzy. O wow, oni mnie gonią tu. Muszę miałem uciekać. Dobra, uciekam. Dobra, nie uciekłem. Okej. Teraz... A nie, jeszcze żyję, dobra. Dlaczego on nie bije w ogóle tym mieczem? Gdzie mam mój miecz? No właśnie, ale zaraz, przecież ja miałem miecz. Jak to działa? Ustawienia gry, kontrolery. Kucnięcie to wybrać. Walka. Atak, przegnij, atak, zablokuj, blokuj. Ciągnij broń białą. Puste. Czyli nie mam broni. No i koniec gry. To by było na tyle. Nie, dobra. Tylko chcę odpalić sobie podglądy na YouTubeku i na tym... O, dobra, YouTube leci. I Facebooczek też zaraz powinien lecieć, także zobaczymy, co tu się dzieje, czy ktoś już tu mnie ogląda. Jeżeli mnie oglądacie, to piszcie na czacie. Tak, jest tu coś, już się dzieje, widzę. Dobra. Okej, zabili mnie. Jeszcze raz. Weźmy kontynuuj. Jeszcze raz może od tego samego miejsca nas czyta, tak przypuszczam. Ogólnie zamek został najechany i trzeba, przypuszczam, uciekać. Nowe hasło w kodeksie. No właśnie, dużo czytanek różnego rodzaju. Tutaj co chwilę ci dochodzą jakieś różne informacje, z których zapewne będziemy korzystać później. O, teraz patrzę, uciekłem, to był typ. Już mnie nawet nie goni. Długo tam stałem widocznie w tym miejscu jednym. A, i tutaj wejdziemy do wioski od dupy strony, okej. Babkę gwałcą. Kuźwa, panie! Kuźwa. No nie, tutaj specjalnie to bez broni, to przecież... Nie wiem o co chodzi. Ale zaraz, przecież kurna... Ja miałem miecz. Co tu się z nim stało? Dobra, może po prostu... Ucieknij. Czytaj grę. Uciekaj, uciekaj, uciekaj. Rozpoczęto zadanie niespodziewane. 23. Spróbujmy to. Może to będzie jeszcze sprzed tego momentu, gdzie mi się zapisało. Nie, no pamiętam, że miałem miecz. Jak uciekałem, ten miecz, którego nie dostarczyłem. A no mam, patrz. No i teraz jest miecz. O ty dziku. O panie, tutaj to jest jakaś wyższa szkoła jazdy ta gra. Tam były tylko 2 ataki, kucnięcie, jakiś unik. Blok. Mam ten miecz? Mam. Jak go schować? Aha, tak samo jedyneczką. Hity.
Ana rozsables, peribond. Rendesen a disztót, hogy ne rugdosson annyira. Jó, a picsába, mi ez? Nyírjátok!
Dobra, wyciąg. Ciągnie ten miecz, czy nie wyciągnie? Nie, no tutaj niewiele idzie zrobić tej grze. Nie wiem, o co tu chodzi, kuźwa. Kuźwa, z mieczem na nich wiedzmy jak na 4, kuźwa, tam nie jeden pokroił. Ej, gdzie masz ten miecz? Czemu on go kuźwa schował? No co to jest za kuźwa gówno, ty? No. No nie, no to jest przegina. Ja nie wiem, no przecież kurna klikam, a... Nie wiem. Mhm. No może faktycznie to nie jest sposób, żeby tu walczyć. No papa, teraz pójdę zobaczyć tam do niego. No i nic, że zaraz pójdę zobaczyć do małego.
Rendesen a disztót, hogy ne rugdosson annyira. Kever le neki egyet, hogy ne vergődjön. You burn in hell, you animals!
Minél jobban vergődsz, annál rosszabb lesz, Medival.
No tak, już. Skąd ten przyleciał za mną? Gdzieś było to kopnięcie, kuźwa i co? Ja nie umiem w tę grę. Musiał chyba jakieś poradniki poczytać najpierw. To one more time. Że tutaj dopiero będę mógł coś zrobić, jak zdobędę jakieś umiejętności większe. Nie wiem nawet, czy to, co kurna zdobyłem teraz walcząc, czy to mi się zapisuje, czy nie, tak de facto. Teraz to w ogóle ciężko cokolwiek sprawdzić. Już mnie gonią, tak. Zakradłem się do chaty i kuźwa wlazł za mną gość. Tak, no i świetnie. No, najlepsze jest to, że ciężko zbrojni, kurna, rycerzyki. Są szybsi, kurwa, w zbrojach niż ja, kurwa, jako wieśniak, kurna, sprinter. Żenuła, żenuła. Nie wiem, o co chodzi w tej grze. Zaraz wrócę, muszę iść zobaczyć tę synka. Chyba przesypia. Wiesz co, mi raz fajnie to wygląda, bardzo nawet bym powiedział, ale kurna jest strasznie toporna ta gra. Idziesz, kurwa, wyskakuje na ciebie 3 gości, kurna, nie jesteś w stanie nic zrobić. Jako wieśniak. Mieczem, którego nie dostarczyłeś. Dobra, może zróbmy tak. J. Uciekaj. Koń nie wystoi. Paski chyba nie tuje, bo...
Keverj le neki egyet, hogy ne vergődjön.
Burn in hell, you animal!
Patrzysz na tego konia? Dobra, okej, pojedźmy. No nie, wsiadaj, gościu. O kuźwa, ale szybki koń. No wow, to tyle o to chodziło w tej grze. A tu walki próbowałem, kuźwa, nic. No i wieśniak ucieka. I przykuli mi do konia? No właśnie wiem, ale wiesz, pokazywały się questy poboczne, uratuj dziewkę, żeby uciekła, czy coś, no to kurna kombinowałem raz czy drugi, dupa no, 7 i 10. Potok mam. No to time, motherfucker.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Ci za mną cały czas jadą. No gościu, goń, goń! To, aha, bo jest postrzelony. Tak. Jedź, płotka. Goń! No już się koń zepsuł, też chyba jest pograne. Zginąłeś w czasie walki. Nawet nie walczyłem, ale okej. Goń, płotka, goń.
Left. Hamburg is to the left, along the stream.
Jedź, płotka. Szybciej.
Medival has left, that's false.
A, te frumi bless.
Czemu ten koń zwolnił, kuźwa?
Warn the others. They tore at Skalitz. Warn the others. They tore at Skalitz.
Oh, poor Marguerite then. Oh, again.
Jedź, jedź, płotka. Zadźgają jakieś cygany, Rumuny.
Oh my God! Wait!
Jesus Christ!
Help! Skeleton's been attacked! Do something! Help! Quickly, everyone! Get your asses here!
Hey! And loose!
Hanyu! Who's in there?
A, udało się. Cześć, Haberek.
Quickly, we're closing the gate.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you? Where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning. And they weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours. Grit your teeth, boy. I'm gonna pull that arrow out.
Ogólnie ta zajawka jest fajna. Powiem.
Easy. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new. If you idlers nothing better to do, get back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage?
Gdzie są eliksiry? Eliksir to bym jakiś pomógł. Postawił na nogi od razu. O, Adam, siema, siema.
Sir.
Ściągnij BF-a. Se gacie ściągnij.
Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the insigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground. But a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be
Pozdrawiam wszystkich.
humans of
Dzięki za
Sigismund's.
followy.
It said they came to Hungary from the east, and now they're the core of his army. Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz.
I know.
Kolejny fallout, dzięki wielkie.
Did he make it inside the castle?
Zajrzyjcie też na mój kanał na YouTubie. Zostawcie tam subkę,
It's in
jakiś
God's
znak po
hands
sobie.
now.
Piszcie też w komentarzach, macie jakieś pytania.
Anyway,
Nie znam numerów, które padną w następnym losowaniu lotto, jakby co.
Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates.
Adaś, ty idź na YouTube'a, bo tam Miraz do ciebie pisze.
Make all the necessary
Komentarzach.
arrangements.
As you command, sir.
No dawaj, dawaj, ładuj się. Siema, siema. SDP Produkcja. Pozdrawiam. Dobra, czyli co, jak to w każdym RPG-u, najpierw musimy zobaczyć, co tu można ukraść. Szafka, ale jest... Trzeba się włamać. Dobra, na razie będziemy okradać naszych wybawców. Jakiś taki konfesjonał, czy co?
I'll think it over. Anything else?
We'll have to clear the northern tip of the
Pan dziwisz. Co się dziwisz,
Go
panie?
and inspect it.
Very well. Once you've done that, come to me and we'll discuss the matter.
Yes, sir.
Hey, you.
Jeszcze muszę coś troszkę zmniejszyć. Kontrolery tu było. Myszka jeszcze tu. No, okej już. Momencik, telefonik.
Are you deaf? Be quick about it. Hey. Hey, you! Don't move a muscle. Surrender. You'll have to answer for your law breaking. You poor son.
Are you?
I told you to clear off, and I was deadly serious about it.
Coś było, jakaś akcja, poddaj się nim. Tylko zdążyłem kliknąć. Nie mam dość pieniędzy.
You're making a serious mistake. If only you knew what you've just got yourself into. This won't end well for you.
Do you think I'm so stupid as to fall for such a fairy tale? Not a chance.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
You don't pay, you go to jail.
Dawaj go, kurwa, bij go! Janusz, kopnij go! No, tylko że są te żołdaki, to z nimi gramy pewnie.
You'll
Dobra.
get what for.
You in?
Got you at last. Now your game's coming to you. What? You look surprised. I've got plenty on you, you scum. Public brawling for one thing, not to mention other troublemaking. So keep your mouth shut. Well, you won't forget this in a hurry, because it'll take a nice pile of coin to fix it.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radward's men.
No to jest kurna głupie trochę, bo ty strzelasz kurna te odpowiedzi.
The law applies to everyone.
That much? I don't have enough on me.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
Put me in jail then.
Get moving. I hope you rot there.
No, czy to się nie wczyta teraz od nowa z tego samego momentu, tylko pójdę do więzienia i tam będzie dalszy quest. Patrzmy.
You're free to go.
What? Are you serious?
Sir Divish doesn't want our hero locked up.
Great.
Go then, you fucker.
Don't you start. Oh well, I wouldn't mind a
Please
bite
tell
to
me
eat,
what
actually.
happened at Scarlet's. I have kin there.
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovna. Soon Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
Sukces, brawo.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help I made it.
That's horrible. You were very fortunate to survive. And God bless you for warning us. I'll pray for you, lad.
Oh. Something to eat.
Dzięki za followa. Nie masz wytrychu, tak myślałem. Wieśniak, muszę coś zjeść. Wiśniaro, gdzie jest żarcie twoje? Inwentarz. Co my tu mamy? Aha, brudne ciuchy. O, jabłko mam. Jedz. Zjedzone. Zjedzone. Strawa. Czekaj, gdzie tu są jakieś... Tutaj jest energia na dole. Strawa. Jeszcze zjem, jeszcze zjem, jeszcze zjem, jeszcze zjem, jeszcze zjem, jeszcze zjem. Rośnie mi świnia, czy nie? Aha, spada mi tutaj u góry. Przy ludziku jest żarcie głód. Dobra. Trochę pożarte. Łowiecka strzała, marchew, miecz pana. Dobra, miecz pana może być. Stare buty. Co mi dadzą stare buty? Stare boty mi dały więcej hapa, z tego co widzę. Korona. Z dyskietką narysowana? What the fuck? Sznaps. Jakieś grosze. Tu zmieniam. Ciekawe. Chlebek jest też, dobra. To jeszcze się prześpimy. To jest... aha. No to wstań. Chodźmy zobaczyć, co tam się dzieje. Dlaczego lubię grać? Bo lubię grać. Na to zadajesz pytania. Się nie będziemy złapywać. O, tu jest jakiś... Jesteś na terenie prywatnym. Dobra, gońcie się. Jest tego wszystkiego tutaj sporo do ogarnięcia. Skrzynia, nie skrzynia, takie rzeczy. To przypuszczam, że wszystko ma swoje konsekwencje, jak w tego typu grach. No, trzymaj się Mira, z następnego. Dobra, musimy coś tu zrobić, także mamy jotkę. Porozmawiaj z Bożkiem. Czekaj, Bożek, jest Bożek, to nie Bożku. Pan Bożek.
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talents, but I'm sure he had his reasons. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
Musisz wejść tam w link w opisie filmu. Wiesz, nie? Tylko w sumie ja zrobiłem wkładę złotówkę, kurna, i jeszcze jej nie mam, więc chciałem zobaczyć, jak szybko to trafia. Pytanie pewnie o jaką formą płatności tam się posługujemy. No i to jest właśnie filmik, na przykład, który się tnie jak choroba i nie wiadomo co z tym
You're
zrobić.
fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Tarn
Jedne filmiki się tną, inne nie.
peasants.
4 klatki. Nieoglądalne w ogóle. Trzeba to niestety przewijać. To nie wiedziałeś, że mogę tu zjeść wszystko sobie wszystko wezmę. Łącznie ze żarciem tej soczewicy tutaj. No nie, dobra. Jabłko sobie wezmę, napój 3. Peczułka, idzie coś tu nalać.
What are you up to here?
Tonka szukam. Kraść nie będę. Tu jest Mr. A. Tu w chacie. Wejść. To jest moje biurko. Męczenie, prześpij się. Jak Adam te donaty? Nic nie widzę jeszcze, żeby weszło. No i będziemy spać do rana, nie? Nie, do wieczora.
Today the patrols will be doubled. Keep your eyes peeled. If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood. Yes, sir.
Jak ktoś ma jakiś pomysł na te zacinające się filmiki, to dajcie znać. Chętnie sprawdzę.
Yes?
A, Grażyna przyjdzie?
Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
Nie wiem, to jest kurna dziwne z tymi filmikami.
Um,
Jakby szły w jakiejś kurna ultra jakości z SMA, nawet kurna 80. I wcale nie wyglądają inaczej niż sama gra. Dobra, olewka na to, bo co?
Thought you
Oh, god damn it, my stomach hurts. You might be right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind, because my girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently.
Kurwa,
They were
gada
waiting for
wierszem
Sigismund to
prawie.
give a command to attack,
How awful.
and then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I no longer heard any sounds of battle coming from the castle, so Sigismund's army must have regrouped and started preparing for siege.
No doubt you're right.
Then I heard a scream.
Wzrost reputation.
It was Teresa
Respecta.
from Mill Ranch. She'd been caught by a gang of thieving savages who planned to violate.
Adam zabawa. Wariacie.
I wanted to help her. God knows I wanted to. Even though I had the sword we made for Sir Radzig, they had me outnumbered and they were well armed too. I only just managed to grab one of their horses and ride off. I couldn't help her any more than I could have helped my parents.
It wasn't your fault.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
That's terrible. How could
I
something
bardziej.
like
Teraz
that
filmik już się znowu tnie. Dziwactwo. Dziwactwo po prostu.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
Oh, you poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for... My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men.
Dobra, bo to takie jest oglądanie bez sensu z tymi ścinami. Ten miał. Ten ma. Koszmar. O, Natana Bicha wjechał nawet podczas snu.
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
Nie ogarniam tych filmików. Zobaczmy, czy to coś w ogóle zmieni. Dole jest średnio.
Help! Over there! For God's sake! There! Over there!
Wielce ciastkarka tu. Jedz z garnka. Masz sznapsa nie będę do garażu rzucał, nie?
Prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers.
You!
My command.
Surrender!
All
Wait,
hope
you
You've committed a violation. You're under arrest.
This bastard!
Hey, the men down
Who
there.
the hell do you
Tell
think
the
you
people
are?
outside the
Didn't
walls
I
to
tell you
prepare
you've
for
no
attack.
business here?
Quickly, you understand?
You'll learn crime doesn't pay.
Z tego nie lubię w takich gierkach, że gdzieś wejdziesz kurna za daleko i zaraz ci tu ganiają wszyscy. Też Fallouta też tak nie skończyłem.
This is surely no way to treat one of Sir Radzig's men. I dread to think what he'll do when he finds out.
What's of it? The law applies to everyone.
I can't pay that.
Well, it's a jail cell for you then.
Put me in jail then.
Get moving.
You're free to go.
What? Are you serious?
Sir Divish doesn't want our hero locked up.
Great.
Go then, you fucker.
Daję piasa.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on scouts. Then who is it? The scouts Divish sent to Scarlets to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
May the Lord watch over.
Halt! Who goes there?
Lucifer and all his minions. Who else, Robber?
Sir Radzig. What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir. He is right here.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzig, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
But sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I've seen you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out! It's only a short way to Ratai now.
No, to będzie się działo. Ciekawe tylko, co tutaj mnie nauczą ciekawego.
Men,
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yes to.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Dawaj te pochodnie. Hello, mamu.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you what's what.
I will. Thank you.
Dziwne ujęcia tu czasami są. Wszystkie pijesz. Tu mamy. Oj, coraz więcej strzałek.
God be with you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all of them.
Oh, shit. Sorry. And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah. I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make the skin crawl.
I see. What do you think about how the Skal...
Fortunes. Oh, and you know, he must...
About Sir Divish?
Farewell.
Pogadali.
Jesus Christ be praised.
What do you think about that surprise, Jeremy?
I was surprised, all right. I'm glad them people were saved, though. I'm just as glad it weren't Sigismund. For sure he'll come here in the end.
Zaraz wrócę.
Now I've got time to get ready for him.
Maybe he'll leave Talmberg be.
Maybe, maybe not. Could be he was only out to get Sir Radzig, because he's Wenceslas's hetman. The Skalitz is a rich town, so there was plenty of loot for the taking. 2 birds with 1 stone. So he might be satisfied and leave us alone.
Reckon we'll see soon enough, one way or the other.
By the way, Henry. It is Henry, ain't it? I was sorry to hear about your parents. They've gone on to better things.
No, mały Batman sobie śpi.
Good health to you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to flee the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
It seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Dobra, weźmy zobaczmy. Dory. Aha. Użyć. Strzałowskie. Są najlepsze od kaptura. Strzał. Mam słabo. Czekaj do rana. Czyżby się ranek nie... Myślę. Stoimy z... Teraz jest 5. Hej, hej! Czas tu... Co? Czy tu można szukać, czy nie? Słabo ten czas leci. Spróbujemy trochę szukać. Drzemniemy do rana. O cię, panie.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise, though. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them? I am Sir Markwart von Aulitz. I
come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Wacław.
Restore order by burning and pillaging
Brzmi
the
dumnie.
king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvard. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king, and here in Talmberg divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not at Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king then that Sir Radzik Kobila is not at Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king in the hope he will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this. And there's little cause for joy.
Dzięki za follow, pozdrawiam.
Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Zdech mi tablet, także nie mam podglądu. Zrobię sobie z komóreczki. Nie będę podglądał tubka. Z kolei.
My lord, you have my utmost admiration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Konia.
God be with you.
Sir Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
My parents died there, and I won't leave them to be ravaged by dogs. I have to bury them.
Good God, boy. Do you want to throw your life away for those who can never get theirs back? Do you think that's what they'd want? Forget it.
Why did Sigismund burn down Skalitz and then come here too?
That's war for you, lad. Certain lords have resolved to take things into their own hands and eliminate anyone who doesn't share their view. Unfortunately, Sir Radzik is one of those. And what's more, he was sitting on a pile of silver that could help King Wenceslas's allies.
What happened in Kuttenberg?
Gutenberg, well, I'm just a simple soldier, but the good Lord gave me ears, and I've heard some things from Sir Divish and from those who fled from Sigismund's pillaging. Indeed, but it was the Kuttenberg mercenaries who came to see me, because I knew them from before.
I see.
Listen, lad, these are all games of the high aristocracy. In Prague, a cabal of nobles rebelled against King Wenceslas, wealthy aristocrats who took against our king for reasons of their own. There's no doubt Sigismund had his fingers in the whole affair. Him and Wenceslas's cousin, Jobst. And that cabal helped him abduct the king.
So then why did Sigismund attack Kuttenberg?
Why do you think?
Because the lords there could have risen against him with their armies and stopped his conquest of the Bohemian territories?
That's part of it. King Charles, may God grant him eternal glory, built Prague into a proper royal city, while King Wenceslas took a liking to Kuttenberg. After Prague, it's the most important city in Bohemia, in the entire Holy Roman Empire. He who commands the Kuttenberg silver is king.
So Kuttenberg sided with Wenceslas because he favored it?
Now you're starting to understand. When Sigismund imprisoned Wenceslas and took control of Prague, the people of Kuttenberg began to raise an army against him. So with the attack on Kuttenberg, Sigismund killed two birds with one stone. He defeated Wenceslas's most powerful allies before they could stand against him, and also gained immense wealth.
O, ładne rzeczy.
Where did these humans come from anyway?
I don't know much about them, only what the Chamberlain said. That they came to Hungary from the east and settled there. They're godless barbarians and merciless fighters. The nobles used to say the Hungarian king shouldn't enlist them, because they dishonor our rules of warfare. But when there's power and money to be had, it seems that honor isn't worth my spit. And believe me, it's always about power and money.
Good luck to you.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Pochowe plany, finalne zdobycie konia, tam to idzie zaznaczyć sobie to. Ja?
Fuck, that fool from Skalitz has gone and jumped in the moat! Raise the alarm! He's trying to escape! You men down there! There's a prisoner escaping! Catch him! There, below the battlements!
Got you! Jesus, you gave me the runaround.
Let me go, for Christ's sake! I have to bury my parents!
You're going nowhere. Except back inside.
If I don't bury them now, they'll be ripped to pieces by jackdaws and scattered over unhallowed ground, and I'm stuck here, a stone's throw away.
All right, shove me. I'll pretend you caught me off guard and I'll fall over. I'll deal with the others. You just get out of here on the double. Corva!
What was that noise?
You're weak at the knees, lad. You'll get what for. Well, what's coming from?
Mają. Kurde nagle. A w całej wieszce. Czy on goni cały czas?
Hey!
Ucieknij z zamku. To dobry pomysł. Dostajesz w czapę. Właśnie kurna gry. Samo dlatego nie lubię że w Fallouta grać. Wejdziesz kurna, nadepniesz komuś kurna na szklankę. Szklanka się zbije. Kurwa cała armia cię miasto ściga. Ci kurwa zajebać za szklankę. To jest na opcję, żeby się wydostać z tego zamku. Może coś idzie sprzedać. Chodź tu. Jeszcze raz. Wszystko.
So, Robard, I need to...
What would you...
My parents died there, and I won't leave... Why did
That's war for you, lad.
Why did Sigismund...
That's war for...
What happened in...
Good, but the good...
With them?
Indeed.
I see.
Listen, lad.
So then...
Why do you...
Because the Lord...
That... No.
Where did these Jews...
Take care now.
Preserve us.
The fields tomorrow.
By tomorrow morning, all our heads will be on spikes.
What in God's name?
Vilma heard the guards on watch talking about it.
Nobody's going to attack us. Never mind.
Wiem.
And the wind would blow you off your feet, and next thing it's dead.
Pile of human bones at the edge of space.
What the fuck? Jesus Christ be praised.
Is there someone here who trades in goods?
Hungry, are you? You should go and see the cook. She's good-hearted, especially if you come with some coin. For anything else, you should see a fellow called Votima. Folk aren't too fond of him, because he's as surly as a wet cat. But he can get you just about anything. I saw him by the granary. You'll recognize him easy. He looks like he's never had a decent meal in his life.
That business with Sigismund turned out well in the end, didn't it?
Aye, that was a good start. Next, we need to drive him and his war whores out of Bohemia for good. Farewell.
Mary, Mother of God, preserve us.
My respects to you.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
You want Votiva, the fellow that fixes the weir at the Tamburg fish pond. He should be around the granary somewhere.
What do you think about Sigismund withdrawing?
It was a stroke of good luck. I know everyone says how clever Sir Divish is and all that, but it was a dangerous situation. That Sigismund is awful, unpredictable. He abducts the king, raids towns, brings foreign mercenaries into the heart of our country. God alone knows what he'll get up to next.
Farewell.
Mother of God. You look like you've been assaulted.
Can you tell me who I can buy something from or sell to?
Everyone fled here with only what they... I saw him by...
May the Lord watch over
To
you.
samo. Jeszcze znaleźć.
God be with you.
Bas.
Take care now.
Slaughter us all.
They won't come back. Why would they?
Nie czaję. Piwo za. Ada.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench. And it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
My mother and father were left in Skalitz like carrion. I have to bury them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise, forget it.
All right, I'll see what I can do. I need to get out of here.
You hear again?
Farewell. Oh, aye. He was looking mighty smug.
Gdzie jest? Dziś. Się nie dziś.
What are you doing here? Get lost, or you'll have me to reckon with. Good day to you.
Sir Divish certainly put Sigismund in his place.
You're right there. That's Sir Divish for you. May God grant him long life.
Can you tell me where I can buy or sell something?
Someone to do business with. Well, Votova often gets things the merchants don't have. The last time I saw him, he was by the granary. Try him. He thinks about trade day and night. Take care now. Damn.
Clear off before I have you thrown out. Come on.
Good day to you.
Zbieg leżech tam. Gdzie są zbiegleże? A jak wyglądasz XVI-wieczny czy XIV-wieczny? Bo jeszcze wcześniej. Pichlecz. Też. O, tu jest.
God be with you.
Handlu.
Trade?
If you've got the coin.
Kurde, sprzedać śmieci. Księżyc strzały na przykład. Okej. Jaka postać ma? Kupcie. Nie ma. Wszystkie strzały popierdzielam. Trochę rzeczy. Sprzedam jadł. Jabłka. Sprzedamy. Wskaźnik.
Let's talk about the price.
Naturally.
Here, with a little something on top for a good measure.
Well now, thank you very much.
Can we trade?
Patrzmy co ma.
If you've got the coin.
No mam twoje bandaże. Tu jest brzegi.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
What about this?
Come now. Just a little more and we have a deal. Finally, a reasonable sum.
To jest fajne akurat. Bardzo fajne rozwiązanie. Aczkolwiek nie jest to tak fajnie rozpracowane, bo jeżeli się rozmyśli dość zastrzelić jakąś tę kwotę, to od razu ci odrzuca całą transakcję i jak zbierałeś sobie 10%, to potem jest problem, że wszystko na nowo pobierać. Cię zdziwisz. Czekaj, czekaj.
I need to get out of here.
You here again, boy? Didn't I tell you how much trouble I'd be in if I let you, of all people, out? May the Lord watch over you.
Gdzie jest? Gdzie go spotkam teraz? To jest... Konie się...
What was that? Wait a minute. Come on. So.
3 dychy. Dychy. Nie, to nawet od tej skrzynki. Dobra, ja myślę, że tutaj możemy skończyć tego Lejwika. Długo żonka wróci. No i trzeba już też iść z Lulu. Wow. Także szukam dziwisza kiedy indziej. No ładnie to wygląda. Trzeba przyznać. W tej grze jest spoko. To wygląda na pewno niż Skyrim. Koniec rozmowy. Dobra. Robię zapis. Dzięki za oglądanie. Zapraszam na mój kanał. I do następnego. Pozdrowienia.